man, that's Star Fox getting all kinds of warm and tinglies, or warm fuzzies, something warm. I want more Star Fox. I would love to play some Star Fox on the Switch. Guys, I was at Toy Fair. I feel like 10 minutes ago, but it was, I think it was this week. I was just at Toy Fair. I came back from Toy Fair in New York City. I had a great trip. It was amazing. I went away for my birthday, and my birthday was on February 11th, and my wife and my daughter and I traveled around, and actually got a couple of comments and questions in there about, I think Spider-Man was asking, how did Blake shoot did he come with me? Did he shoot everything? How did I get all of the reviews and rundowns and stuff shot while we were traveling? I have fully embraced this this sort of vlogging kind of production lifestyle that exists out there on the YouTubes. Lots of people go out with a camera and a tripod and stuff and figure out how to shoot on their own. And I've been doing that over the last couple of years, getting better with you know, how I frame and how I put my shots together and all that stuff. Learning a lot about the camera. But I bought that X100F from Fuji, and I took that on the road, and it was my still camera, and I also shot a bunch of stuff with it, and I had a blast with it, and it worked out pretty good. I bought an adapter so I could plug in audio sources, and yeah, so I'm fully sort of capable of going off and talking by myself to the camera that's set up with nobody behind it, and I get strange looks every once in a while, but I think everybody kind of understands that production has changed, not just for Electric Playground, but for lots and lots of other people out there. Somebody keeps asking how we survive with no views, and the question is, we have been steadily growing, and we have some supporters, we have some sponsors, and some people that chip in with super chats and stuff like that every once in a while, and then we also have some corporate partners and stuff like that we work with, and so we are just sort of trying to figure out a new business model as we move into being digital. And my thought, as I've expressed several times in podcasts over the last little while, is I'd rather make stuff than try to make deals and wait and wait and make deals and wait for phone calls and then make stuff. So that's the idea behind Electric Playground Season 28, and it has been the last couple of years. Let's make stuff, and let's see how this all goes. But the trip was incredible. I went to Rome, which I'd never been to before, and we went to a town called Positano, and if you watched the rundowns from there, you saw how beautiful that place was. It's a little oceanside place, and it's a small town on the Amalfi Coast. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Talented Mr. Ripley, and I just loved the shots all along the coastline of Italy there, and I'd always wanted to go to one of these places, and so we went and had a fantastic birthday. And my wife found us a really nice hotel to set up, and it was kind of empty because it's a summer town, so we had it mostly to ourselves, and it was a bit chilly, but then it got super beautiful, and so it was great, and Rome was great, and I ate way too much pasta and way too much cheese, and I'm trying to eat a lot more vegetables now, and it's good to be back. But on the way back, we went to Toy Fair, and I went and shot a bunch of pieces for a top 10 of my favorite toys from Toy Fair, so stay tuned for that. We'll have that soon. And I shot a couple of interviews. But one of my favorite booths, as it has been the last little while, is Mezco. I stopped by there, and lo and behold, they handed me a bag of Toy Fair exclusive stuff, and in there was this Batman Ascension figure from the 112 line, which I freaking adore. I've profiled the 112 figures on our toy table segments on EP before. 112 is 1/12 scale, and it's kind of like a Hot Toy figure. So I'm going to open this thing up right now. It's kind of like a Hot Toy figure with cloth costumes and just a great kind of design to it, and lots of little accessories. And this Batman Ascension figure is sort of meant to be Batman in his early days. So I'm just, let's see. So I got it right there. There's the Batman Ascension figure. I don't know if I'm on camera 2 right now. Am I? Okay, camera 2 is right there. Hello. So Batman Ascension, this is the Toy Fair exclusive version of it. I'm going to take all the plastic off. And it's all black, the outfit's all black, and it's a cloth costume. That's the really cool thing, with a kind of a vinyl cape in the back, so it has the kind of almost like a leather armor kind of feel to it. And this is like the young ascending Batman with the long bat ears, and I just love it. It's almost like a modernized retake or redo on the idea of Batman from 1938, but sort of set up for today. So this exquisite. I wasn't expecting this little gift bag, but apparently Mezco had a press thing a couple of days earlier than when I had arrived, for journalists that had showed up, and I didn't know about that. I hadn't made it for that, and so they said, well, we gave these out to press that had showed up, so I got a nice gift, and they certainly know how much I love Batman and appreciate Batman. So this is definitely going up on my Vic's basement shelf. There's lots of great. This is the cool stuff, right? It even has a little bag to put all the accessories in. So there's tons of stuff. There's batarangs and grappling hooks and lots. Oh, there's like 10 batarangs. Lots of different hands. There's also a Bruce Wayne head in here, but I'm going to keep it on pointy-eared Batman because that is the dopest. I love it. So thank you so much, Mezco. That is our toy table for today. But what are we going to next? What's next?